and welcome to your open book of November 7th, 2024 with Stephanie.
And Catherine.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm still tired from the moose party.
Understandable.
But it was a good party.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah.
That's great.
We'll talk about it later.
We will.
We will for sure.
Yeah.
And you?
I'm good. I'm very busy. I leave very shortly for the Toronto National Women's Convention in Toronto. There's like 20,000 people come through this show in a 3-day period.
Yay.
So there's a little bit of stress because, if you know me, I'm very introverted.
Yes.
So standing in a booth talking to potentially, like, let's say if half those people hit the booth, there's 6 of us in the booth, that's like 1,600 people I still have to talk to in a weekend.
Oh my God.
That's a lot.
For Neora.
Yes, for Neora.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people, but I'm excited and I think we're ready, so.
Oh, you guys are so ready. You're
it
like
was
above ready.
So much planning. And then.
So is it you, Nathan, John?
Myself, Nathan, Jose
Yeah.
King from Town, and then we have Nikki Mayhew.
Yeah.
And a couple of people from outside of the area who are meeting us as well.
Good for you guys.
Yeah.
I hope you guys make lots of sales. Because Neora is a really good product.
It is. I love the product. I have seen changes. My daughter, my husband have all seen changes from using Neora. Even my mother uses Neora. So, it's to get the word out, to make contacts, and I'm excited to see how it all goes. And then, being an exhibitor, we are also allowed to walk around the show for free, which is great because the tickets are about $25 a day.
Oh.
So if you wanted to go for the full weekend, you're looking at a $75 ticket fee.
Wow.
So, I'm excited to get to walk around and see their shows. There's, all sorts of things to do. So if you are watching this outside of the Temiscaming area and you're in the Toronto area, please come and see us. We would be more than happy to see, I'd be very happy to see a tvcTK fan.
Oh, for sure.
At the show.
Me too. I'd be very happy.
That would be awesome. So if you or someone who's going to the show, let them know that we'll be there.
Great. Thank you.
Well, thank
you. And good luck. You don't need luck.
God.
You have a super team with you.
I do. Having Nate and Joe there is going to be fantastic because they've, Nate's been in the business for 5+ years. Joe is into her 4th year. So it'll be good.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Should we jump into the memory?
Yes.
So, do you want to do it?
You can do it.
Okay. Our tvcTK memory of the week is a couple on the Lady Minto Gangway, a Mrs. Lucia Julien and a Mr. Hubald Leblanc around 1947.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
That's very cool. It's an old picture. Mm-hmm. And so thank you again to Mario Chénier, who's always providing tvcTK with the old pictures we turn into the tvcTK memories. So thank you.
That is awesome.
Yes, it is. Do you have a tablet? Huh? Do you see my tablet?
I do. I see that we're saving paper.
We're ink.
And yes, I think the ink is more expensive than the paper.
It is, for sure. So yeah, why not? Okay, so Temiscaming Lions Club, it's about the Christmas basket. So the form to recommend the family, the pickup return the form. You can get the forms at 31 Riordan, at La Branche, in the drop box outside, at La Maison de la Famille, Quebec First Line Service, in Thorn at Jannick Savard, FLD, Caisse des Jardins, and at Place au Soleil. The telethon is on November 29th, and the delivery of the basket will be on December 15th. So
that's great.
If you know a family in need, anyone who knows a family in need, well, it's that time of the year to help them out.
To nominate
and
them.
They don't need to know that you recommended them.
Yeah.
You can do it anonymously.
It's anonymous.
Yeah.
Which I think is important too, because
absolutely, even the less fortunate deserve dignity.
Exactly, and it regardless of who it is, like whether you have pride or not, I think it's, I think being nominated is something that people are happy about, but at the same token, some people might be embarrassed by it. And I think doing it anonymously just kind of saves that face for both parties.
Yes.
So that's great.
Great gesture, though.
So there is a vendor show coming up later in the month on November 23rd at the Quebec Community Center. Most of us know it as the Dome. The vendor show will be at 10 to 4 p.m. and they still have some spots available. So if you'd like to reserve your spot, you can contact Sandra Woodbury through Facebook Messenger. There is going to be a door prize, and she says there will be a lot of great opportunities for Christmas shopping.
It's that time is the most wonderful time of the year. Yes, I know. I'm not a good singer. I just like to sing.
Did you notice I didn't join in?
Yes. Lip syncing, singing.
My daughter's the singer in the family.
Yes, she is. She's a very good singer too.
Speaking of, I have to sign her up for the telethon. I forgot.
Yes, sign her up. Hurry. Hurry. Okay, we continue with the CISSS-AT. So, the respiratory virus season has arrived.
It sure has.
It sure did.
It's hit my family.
Me too, right now. Not me personally, but 2 of my families at home are like...
I manifested myself out of it.
You did?
I have been chanting in my head for 3 weeks, I am healthy and congestion free. And look at it, I am healthy and congestion free.
Well, there you go.
So just chant that in the back of your head and hopefully you won't touch them.
Eat lots of unpasteurized honey. We do that. It helps
It
immensely.
absolutely does. Oh yeah.
Okay, so the Regional Public Health Department reminds us of the importance of measures to limit their transmission. Protecting your health and that of others is a priority, and everyone can contribute with simple actions. In case of fever or respiratory symptoms, it is essential to stay home. Limiting travel and avoiding contact with vulnerable people is recommended. If going out to a public or busy place is unavoidable, wearing a mask is recommended to reduce the risk of transmission. Of course, frequent hand washing remains an effective way to prevent the spread of viruses. Applying hygiene measures in personal environments, such as cleaning frequently touched surface, is also essential. And doorknobs.
Oh yes.
Doorknobs are the main...
And if you're traveling,
Yes.
the remotes.
Oh yeah, the remotes too, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone fights for the remote at my house anyway.
I watched a YouTube video. The stuff on your remote is so disgusting.
Oh, gross.
Oh my god.
Not sure
I wipe my remote down at least 3 times a week.
Oh,
in the
I
house.
should start that habit.
Yeah.
But doorknobs too.
Doorknobs, the remote, and light switches.
And faucets.
Yes. Well, my faucets get done every couple of days anyways,
Yeah.
but light switches and stuff too.
Vaccination plays a crucial role in reducing the severity of illnesses and preventing hospitalizations and complications, thus preventing individuals and communities. Targeted individuals are encouraged to get vaccinated against the flu and COVID-19. You will find information on the screening and vaccination page for making an appointment. Everyone has a role to play in limiting the transmission of viruses and ensuring the health of the community.
Yes. So, as always, if you're sick, stay home.
Please.
Yes.
My voice is kind of weird because of, not because I'm sick, but because...
All the talking at the moose party.
Yeah. And the screaming mostly.
Yeah.
Music was loud. And,
Yeah. It tends to be like that.
Excuse me.
So the CISSS-AT is also searching for volunteers. The AT Integrated Health and Social Services Center and the Multidisciplinary Services Department are looking for volunteers who are willing to give their time for the well-being of the users and residents. Many volunteer opportunities are available to you, such as friendly visits, singing, music, activity, animation, bingo, accompanying people to mass, physical activities, gardening, and much, much more. So if you are looking for a place to volunteer your time, you can call it 819-627-3385, extension 1281.
All right, the center now. Ooh, don't forget the tribute to Bryan Adams show, Cuts Like a Knife.
Oh, I'm so sad I'm missing this.
This Friday at the center. Oh yeah, you'll be gone.
I'll be gone. Yeah.
So it's inspired by the show Live in Lisbon, presented in 2005. Cuts Like a Knife is considered the best tribute show to Bryan Adams in Canada. These 5 seasoned and accomplished musicians, including the excellent Sylvain Auclair, which is the voice and bass, invites you to a high-energy evening with the artist's greatest hits, such as Run to You, Summer of '69, Back to You, Heaven, Somebody, It's Only Love, and many others. So don't miss it.
Yeah. So the town of Temiscaming has some information about winter overnight parking. The town is getting ready for winter and is offering a new overnight parking solution. For the first time, you will be able to park overnight in the following 2 locations. So parking at the St. Thérèse Church on Boucher Street, there are 40 places available. And parking next to the Philip Breck Park, there are 5 spaces available, including a charging station for electric vehicles. The signs will be installed soon. Remember that parking on public roads is prohibited between midnight and 8 a.m. It started November 1st and goes until April 15th. And this measure is essential to facilitate snow removal.
Yes. And also, the town is strongly suggesting that it's a good time to check for your smoke alarms.
Yep.
So make sure your batteries are in good condition and that your device is working properly. Your family's safety is a priority.
Yep. We change our batteries every time we do a time change. So spring and fall, we change the batteries. And we actually had to change our carbon monoxide propane meter about a month ago.
Okay.
It started going off, and I went downstairs to look because it wasn't the normal alarm sound. It was this weird beeping, and it said expired. So our carbon monoxide and our propane monitor had expired, and it went off. Like, you couldn't shut it off.
Wow.
You had to unplug it. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So if you have those in your house and they're separate from your smoke alarms, check those as well.
The ones they have now that you can buy actually have a 10-year shelf life
Yeah.
on them. And they do that after 10 years. You don't change any batteries.
Yeah.
You just put it in, pull up the little switch for the batteries, and let it go. And
Yeah. This one's plugged in. It has a battery backup. It is plugged in. And it had a 7-year shelf life. So, because Eric and I did the math, I'm like, yeah, it's been 7 years. So
Interesting.
So we have some information from the Le Reflet Journal for the MRCT. So on October 15th, the Minister of Labour and Minister responsible for the Mauricie, Abitibi-Temiscaming, and Nord du Québec regions, Jean Boulet, visited the Temiscaming region to announce the completion of a $1,331,934 agreement with the Temiscaming Regional County Municipality, so the MRCT. This project is aimed at promoting the latter and making it even more attractive. This amount comes from the signature innovation component of the MRCs of the Fonds, Regions et Ruralité.
Ruralité.
Thank you.
That's very French, huh?
It's very French. So Mr. Bolet highlighted the commitment of the territory's elected officials who work to ensure its vitality and occupation. He also praised the merits of the Raid du Temiscaming, an international event that has generated more than 1.5 billion, with a B, views on social networks. Thanks to this fund, a communication plan will be implemented to better promote the region and highlight the MRC's centers of excellence, in particular green energy, innovative agriculture, and adventure nature tourism. Very cool.
Very cool. Okay, now referees. I saw this information and I thought, you know what? It's important.
Yeah, when I read it, I thought I like the initiative they put in here.
Me too. So during the season, you will see referees wearing a yellow armband. This armband means that a child, not an adult, a child is refereeing the game. It is a small symbol to remind us that just like the players who play the game, he's learning and he's going to make mistakes. This is completely normal. Insulting a child referee for a small mistake is like insulting a child player who misses his shot or his pass. In most cases, this is also their first job. And he does it in front of a stand full of adults. So let's take care of our referees. They are essential. And the little boy we see on the green screen is Johan Linto, 12 years old, not from Temiscaming, who started his first job as hockey referee.
That's very cool. Yeah, so I think it's important to be kind to everyone, but especially if you see that armband, just maybe think once or twice before screaming at the referee.
I hear some parents screaming bloody murder at the refs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had to cover Malcolm's ears a couple of times at some of the games just for the language around. So, you know, let's be kind.
We don't want to traumatize a kid either.
Well, no, and you also don't want to discourage them.
I know, exactly.
You know? Like, you know, everyone's entitled to a mistake.
Yes, and it's only a game, guys.
Yes,
Just
that's
a
what
game.
we have to remember. It's only a game.
So speaking of the Moose Party,
Yes.
Catherine, listen to this. It was such a great evening. Okay, between $28,000 and $30,000 was given away in gifts.
Wow,
Huge.
that is amazing.
It is, and it's about 950 adult tickets and 32 La Relève, which means it's the kids who will take over the hunting.
Okay.
So we had 32 kids, teenagers registered,
Wow,
and 950 adults.
that's amazing.
Yes. Also, $20,000 will be donated to our local and regional organizations.
That's cool.
That's big.
Yeah. Way to go, Team Panache.
Way to go, Team Panache. In the Women's League, the class, the grand prize was won by Sabrina Tremblay, a migratory bird hunt for her and 3 of her girlfriends.
Wow.
No men, just women.
That's cool.
With the Dirty Duck Guide. The prizes were just incredible. So Team Panache's mission was successfully accomplished once again.
That is great.
Yes, it is. And Keith filmed the entire ceremony of prizing and a large part of the evening. So he's preparing a show. So it will be broadcast later this month or in December, depending how busy we are. Right, Keith?
December.
December then. So it will be a good show to watch.
Yeah.
But beware of the language. Some people
There's no filter.
said big words and we can't put a quack every time. So
There might.
heads up.
Yeah. So we had a question of the week.
We sure did.
What was your first concert, Stephanie?
Celine Dion in Sudbury in 1996 when the White Album came out,
Oh my goodness.
Falling Into You. And I remember the date. It was May 28th, 1996.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
My mom had a hysterectomy done
Okay.
and she gave me her ticket
Oh
because
wow.
she was still in the hospital.
Ugh.
So we left Hearst, me, both my sisters, my cousins, and we drove to Sudbury, which is about 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
And it's engraved. I
Yeah.
touched Celine's hand too. I was the little kid in front of the stage, just like, ah, you know, and she touched me.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I touched her hand.
That is awesome.
I know, and you?
So as a kid, like I grew up in Toronto, so we have
Right.
access to so many more concerts.
Of course.
So the first one I can remember as a kid was Sharon Lois and Bram. So anyone who grew up English probably knows Sharon Lois and Bram. They were 3 people. Keith is singing it in the background. They're from Toronto.
Okay.
They were three educators who came together and formed a children's singing group. And, you know, like they did 5 monkeys jumping on a bed.
Oh, is that right?
Stuff like that. So my mom actually taught with Bram. So I can remember going to the concert and being able to go backstage and meet Sharon Lois and Bram. So that, you know, that's probably the first concert I remember as a kid. But as an adult, it was Moise and Natalie and Brulia.
Wow.
Yeah. Again, in Toronto.
Right, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And we had lots of answers.
We
4
sure
pages.
did 4 pages of
it's
answers.
Crazy. 5 pages.
Is there 5?
No, I had 4.
Okay.
I had about 40 something comments. So
wow.
Let's start. Start with this one.
So we have Gisèle Monceau-Tupin, and her first spectacle was in 1965. It was 3L. Des 3L.
L'Autec, Louvain et La Prade à Notre-Dame-du-Nord. C'est d'ailleurs le soir où it's the same night that she met the one who she would marry.
Husband.
So it's impossible to forget. Oh, that's very
that is
cute.
Very sweet. And then we have Stephanie with Céline. And Celeste Aubin said she was there too.
I know Celeste was there too, so that's pretty cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We have Noelle Farnsworth, who saw Platinum Blonde in 1985 at Memorial Gardens in North Bay. Joyce Pigeon told her that her first concert was in 1955 in Sudbury of the Everly Brothers.
Yeah, Miss Joyce called me and she's like, I can answer your question of the week for once. I said, okay, I'll write it down.
Marie-Hélène Massy-Imon said Francine Raymond in Amos. She was 8 years old and that was her idol at the time. So it's cool. And Berube saw the Beach Boys. Angie was the Junk House. Jessica Bison-Lafont say Hanson in 2000 in Montreal. Malcolm came home singing that the other day from school. They must have played it on the radio on the bus.
For the longest time, I thought the singer was a girl. I'm serious. And I had one friend too, and he had this huge crush on the Hanson girl until we found out
it was boy.
It was a boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
With a very, very well, the voice hadn't dropped, eh?
Okay, we have Teresa Presso, who said Bryan Adams and Loverboy in all our Ottawa. Laura Moore said Heart in North Bay Memorial Gardens in the mid-80s. Melissa Diggles is Sean Desmond. Patrick Brassard saw Kim Mitchell in North Bay in 91 or 92. Laurie Pope, Morris Pope, Genesis. Wayne Gagnon, Stampeders, okay, or April Wine in the mid-70s at Memorial Garden.
Nice.
Diane Gilbert saw ABBA. Jeff Ferguson, Nickelback. In 2004, they were big in that.
They so were,
André Landlois said April Wine in Sudbury with Danny Presso and cousin Ron Collins. Shane Fleury saw Kim Mitchell, Tom Cochran in North Bay.
Wow.
I'll let you continue.
Casey LaRochelle saw Hilary Duff.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Murphy saw the Rolling Stones.
Cool.
Lisa saw Garth Brooks.
That was her first concert?
Apparently.
Wow. Go big or go home, man.
Might as well. Guylaine Letourneau saw Harmonium. Francine Patry saw Roche Voisin.
Rock Voisine.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
It's okay.
She saw them at the North Bay Heritage Festival back in the day.
Rock Voisine? He has this one famous song called Helen.
Oh, yeah?
You don't know?
No.
Helen, things you do
No.
make me crazy about you. Eric never sang that to you?
No.
Ask Eric to download it and sing it to you.
You know what? It may very well be on his phone. He just probably hasn't played it. Candy Menard saw La Chicane in 2001 or 2002 at the center here in Temiscaming.
They came here?
Apparently.
Wow.
Robert Knuth saw Collective Soul at the Capitol Center in North Bay in 1995. Chantal Leving was New Kids on the Block.
I'm so jealous.
Cassie Clark saw the Backstreet Boys.
Me too, I saw them.
I have not seen
Not that long ago, too.
Oh, yeah?
Just a few years ago, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And we have Mr. Keith here who said Rush in the year 2112.
Yes.
Yeah.
Their album 2112
Oh.
is the name of the album.
Okay.
And that was the very first concert, and that was the very first time I ever saw Rush.
Okay.
And I've actually had the opportunity to work with them
Nice.
Very cool.
with CDC.
Very cool.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Always have been.
We have Terry Hodgson who saw Kenny Rogers for the first time. Christine Rossignol Gowan in 1984. Chloé BP. Oh, les bébés. In 94 or 96 in Notre-Dame-du-Nord. Steph Laramie. Hilary Duff. We have Stephanie Laramie, who also saw Hilary Duff in 2006.
Nice.
Crystal Dubreuil saw Nickelback in 2002. Wayne Duquette was Johnny Cash.
Oh, wow.
Bertrand Gélina saw Claude Dubois. And Susan Gagné her first concert was Nazareth.
Very cool. So
Very.
thank you everyone for your participation. I think this is one of the biggest weeks of participation we've had. Right?
We've had lots of few
Yeah?
good ones, but we had a few that people didn't answer that much, but
Okay.
that's one of the biggest, yes. Yep. So thank you so much for participating.
Great.
I'll let you do the thought of the week.
I love doing the thought of the week. So right now, somewhere in the universe, something is falling into place for you. A decision, an encounter, or an opportunity. Every day, events are happening in the background, connecting pieces that you don't see yet. One day, the person, experience, or opportunity beyond anything you could ever imagine will come along. And when it comes, it will be real, it will be right, and even if your mind doubts, your heart will know it is for you. You are worthy of what is beautiful, what is good, and what is waiting for you. So keep your heart open, trust what is coming, and prepare yourself to welcome what will change everything. That is beautiful.
I believe that too. There's always something for someone.
Absolutely.
Everyone has something.
Yep.
If you do good,
Well, that's it.
the good will come back.
Yeah. Yeah, and I saw something the other day too of it's not just a matter of waiting for the universe to come.
Go get it.
Yeah, exactly. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for.
Exactly.
So the universe will help you get there, I have no doubt. But you have to take the steps to get where the universe needs you to be.
Yes. And I heard a little real quote this morning on my phone, and it struck me because I was like, wow, that's so true. I don't know if you're religious or anything. I believe in God. I'm not ashamed to say it. It was like, if God gives you what you want, I forgot. Well, it was a good quote. I should go back on my phone but it says if God doesn't give you what you want, it's because it's protecting you.
Yeah, because it's not what you need.
It's not what you need, exactly. So
Yeah.
there you go. So the happy birthdays.
Yes. November 7th is Amanda Berry Woodbury.
November 8th, happy birthday to Sue Vaillancourt McGowan and Sheila Black Chevrier.
November 9th is Julie Loyer and Bernie Snyder.
November 10th, happy birthday to Marie-Ève Boutin. Oh, Mrs. Joyce Pigeon, who's going to be 82. Happy birthday. Alain Godette, Hervé Rano, Karine P. Dorval, and Carole Lise Lafont. Happy birthday.
November 11th, we have Tina Cote, Katie Woods, Nicole Kearney, and Lissa Chenier.
November 12th, happy birthday to Mr. Kelvin Beldman, Angie's fiancé.
Yes.
Stephen Tremblay, David Phillip, Brenda St. Denis, Melanie Gagnon, Josh Berry, Annabelle Perrault, Wyatt Presso, and Barry Dandy. Happy birthday.
And finally, on November 13th, we have Gabrielle Prou, thank you, and Jimmy Hunter. Happy birthday, everyone.
The L and the X are silent.
Yeah.
It's funny like that.
So thank you.
Yeah.
And happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Okay, and the winner of the bingo is on the green screen right now. So congratulations. And thank you for playing.
Yes.
The next bingo will be a regular bingo of $1,000 on Tuesday, November 19th. Always at 6:30. Thank you to our bingo sponsor, Migizi Gas, where you can buy your cards. You can also buy your cards at Lakeview, Stop 102, IGA, Crevier, Uniprix, Rose et Compagnie, Dandy's, Esso, by Madame Joyce Pigeon, by Lisa Morin, and here at the studio of TVCTK. Thank you to our show sponsors, Mr. Keith Bernard Photography. Thank you, Keith. And we end the show with an interview I did with Julie Loyer about the Christmas parade.
Oh, exciting.
Yes, very. So thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you, Catherine.
Have a great week, everyone.
Have a good week, everyone. Hi everyone, we have Julie Loyer in the studio with us, an employee of the Town of Témiscaming.
Hi.
Hello, and your official title is?
I'm the admin assistant to the Director General.
Okay, thank you very much for specifying. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here to announce our new contest for the Christmas parade that's coming up on the 30th of November. It's the King and Queen of the parade. Yes.
Yes. It's so exciting, so pretty and sparkly.
Yes.
And, so the theme.
The theme of it is Winter Wonderland, so that's why the crown are blue, gold, and it's going to be silver and sparkly. Yeah. So the actual idea came from somebody right beside me.
For a little birdie.
Yeah, we met to discuss other stuff for the parade, and she said, "Oh, you know what? You should do that. We used to do that when I was
in my hometown." Yeah.
And then we discussed it because there's no carnival.
There's no winter carnival in Temiscaming.
No, and I think it's a good tradition to have.
Yes.
And also, implicates the teenagers from 12 to 18.
Yes.
There's a lot of activities for, like, when it comes to Christmas and stuff for the younger ones, but not a lot for the teenagers.
No.
So that's why the committee thought it was a good idea, and we decided to go forward with it.
Well, you're welcome. And I'm very happy
But
because
you can't win.
No, I can't win. Aw. But I was mentioning to Julie earlier, I was in that contest back home in 1990 something or 2000, anyway, long time ago. And even if it's been over 20 years, it's still fresh in my memory, and it's an experience I'll cherish forever, and I'll certainly tell my kids, my girls, and I wish they were an age to participate.
We really hope that they will bring back that
tradition.
That traditions, yeah, for sure. And we don't know. Maybe we'll have a carnival
one day again.
Yeah, exactly. So
how do the kids, the teenagers, do this? You nominate them?
By the way, I forgot to mention in the French interviews, but all the schools and even the schools for adults, they received the invitation to apply.
Okay.
So technically what it is when we first started the contest, we asked the kids to put their candidacy.
Candidacy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Keith says yes.
Okay. Themselves. And so far we only got one candidate. So we thought maybe it's not the best way to do it. The best way would be to either ask an employer, a friend, a parent, somebody close to those kids, and say, you know what, you would make the perfect candidate to be the next queen and king of the parade. So that's what we want to do. We want to ask people to nominate those kids, and what you could do is just send an email to the town. I'm pretty sure you're gonna pop up that information somewhere.
Yep.
And their name, and it's very important that they're aware because they need to be available on the parade. Okay, but no, please send candidates.
Yes, yes.
Because we really want this to
stay.
To stay and to work, because
Right.
it's going to be so pretty.
Yes.
Like the float is. I looked at the decorations and I'm like, oh my god. Oops. I wish I can't wear that crown too.
Wait.
Well, I tried it, but anyways.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a beautiful crown.
Yes.
Oh, love it.
So on another note, when we're talking about the parade, I'm just saying that if you are somebody that wants to give back to your community and you want to do some volunteering, we are looking for people to for the day of the parade to be either at the park or on the floats. So if you have time, you can call us at the town extension 104. You'll speak with Natalie. You can give your name. We also have other opportunities for you to do volunteering, either if you're crafty or doing some crafts right now. So that could be at 2, you know?
Yeah.
So that's another thing. And I have a scoop.
Yay!
I have a
We
scoop
like
for
that.
you.
We love that.
Yeah. So please go to our website or our Facebook page. That's where we post all of our stuff. We have an event, like a Facebook event going on right now for the parade. You can go there, but on the day of parade, it's normal that Santa finishes the parade and goes under the pavilion.
The pavilion.
Yeah, okay,
okay.
pavilion, okay. And then the kids line up and they take pictures with Santa. Well, this year we have a professional photographer, Ashlyn Hale, that's gonna be there and gonna take pictures with Santa for free.
Wow.
So we have a nice background, it's gonna be nice. So if you wanna take family pictures, keep in mind that if there's a long line, it's not like a regular sessions there, you sit and then take the pictures, but knowing in advance, if you need to,
put your best hats, best mitts.
Exactly. Clean those nose before the pictures or whatever. If they ate too much chocolate or stuff, keep in mind. But yeah, that's our first scoop.
Oh,
for now.
wow. The town's giving so much this year. It's incredible.
We're lucky that the Richelieu started that tradition.
Yep.
And they passed it on to the town. This year is the 25th. And we have lots of partners. The CISSS-AT is one of the partners, and they're giving us more funds to do more fun stuff.
Yes, so we need all your participation to just
keep it going.
keep it going.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. I hope everybody enjoys themselves. We pray for good weather.
Yeah.
And
It's the day after the telethon too, so it's going to be a busy community weekend.
Yes.
There's a telethon on the Friday, parade on the Saturday, so please, please, please join and participate, and let's make this all memorable.
yes.
Thank you, Julie, for coming and taking the time to talk to us, and so exciting.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.